Good morning, all. I hope you slept well. Oof. I kept getting Charlie horses last night. Oh my gosh, it was the most painful thing. I haven't gotten one of those in a long time. I kept getting them in my right lower calf. It sucked. I wasn't a big fan of it. But whew, I had a lot to say last night. I had a lot of dreams. I did indeed. You know, it's so amazing to live in a world where like fakeness and false like generosity and genuineness is so like easily given. And when I say that, I mean like when people do things, it's not out of like the kindness out of their heart. It's out of the desire that they carry within themselves to portray themselves to you as being a loving, gentle soul, but really in the back they're like not being honest or genuine with you or pure with you. You know what I mean? Like everything I do, whether it's, you know, too much, loud, abrasive, or whatever, it's me being genuine. That's for darn sure. I've always been that way too. I don't know. It's crazy the mechanics of the world when it comes to that. I see a lot of that in my day-to-day, in my family, and just in interactions with people outside of my family. And that's something that's been very much a part of my life, my entire life, where people portray one thing on the exterior, but on the inside it's totally different, right? And when you connect with yourself, it's really easy to see between the lines of that. It's a hard truth to see, for sure. When you just are being genuine with people and it's just not something that's given to you, given the mechanics of the world and what you walk with and what you carry. And so that's why I just solely rely on myself and God, you know, the divine, the most high, to see me through my everyday. I mean, you don't have to be fearless to move forward. You just have to remember God is with you. Romans 8:31. If God is for us, who can be against us? That's just true facts. The world is good. You're going to have people against you. That's the mechanics of the world for some reason. It's that silent war people be waging because they can't look in the mirror and like what they see, you know, instead because they don't like what they see because they know what they carry inside of them, which is all the nitty gritty of the ego and their skeletons in the closet and their insecurities and their confidence issues and their childhood wounds and whatever the case may be, chains that the world has put on them. But see, the thing is with the chains that the world puts on you, everybody has control of those chains. You don't have to allow the world to have those chains on you. You can break free of the conditionings of the world. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be a good time. You know what I mean? Hello, just look at me. You either do what they want and you live the lifestyle they want you to live, and so they can portray you as one thing exteriorly to concrete the narrative that they've so graciously presented to the world of you, or you go against the grain. And it's just not something that a lot of people feel confident and comfortable in doing, and that's okay for them. You just give them space to do whatever it is that makes their heart smile. And for me, making my heart smile is being true to myself and being true to God and my relationship with God. How I do it, how I move. Holy hands, I felt compelled to read a message today because it's just, I don't know, man. It's a crazy world out there, guys. Particularly in my city. I know it's like that across all 50, no doubt. it's an interesting world. The news is on out in the living room, and I see these people sitting on these podiums and sitting in these fancy dancy chairs and, saying all these things, but there's so many Americans and so many people with heartbeats that are waking up today, getting ready, go fight the grind, go to a job that they don't like, go to a job that doesn't quite pay them what they need to make ends meet. And it's one of those things. I had somebody comment on one of my posts that I posted months ago. It's so funny, some of these comments, but let me just go ahead and clean this up. When it comes to the questioning of the food stamps and what I have in my court case, I don't question the system questioning my bills and, expenses and all that. I have no problem providing that. When you need assistance, they have the right to see that. Absolutely. My questioning is, if they want that information, why don't they use it for your benefit rather than theirs? Because that's what they're doing. The way that they have formulated their so gracious formula, it benefits them, but it doesn't benefit you. If you want to know if I own a car and I tell you I don't, why don't you take into account that I have a car payment? Because at that point, I need to understand why you need to know if I own a car. And see, those are the questions I ask. So, not sure where it was misconstrued along the way there. I made it pretty abundantly clear on all my posts. But just to go ahead and clear the air on that, I have no problem presenting all my finances when it comes to state help. What I have a problem is what I see the state help doing on the back end. And my question is, where's that money going? Because it ain't going to the people in need. It dang sure ain't going to the people in need. So who's getting it? Was it a part of that $10 million you gave to your wifey? Did it go to Alligator Alcatraz? Like, where'd it go? It didn't go to the people in need. So, here's my little rebuttal to you. I ain't too proud to say nothing. If you're gonna read through my messages, if you're gonna watch my videos, read through the whole thing, man. Read through my email, read through everything that I put out there. Don't just read the tidbits and flip the narrative that's gonna make you look good. Don't do that. You're just hurting yourself at that point. You're just hurting yourself at that point. I question things because I have the right to question them. We all have the right to ask questions. I don't know why we don't, but I do. I got a lot of questions. Get me my day in court, and I'll share some of them. Straight up. I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of answers, too. I got a lot of facts, and I got a lot of receipts. The same arms that hold the universe cradle your heart. Our glorious God, whose hands are full of power, welcome you with love and mercy. An inferno of holy passion released through Jesus' nailed, pierced hands have cleansed you and made you whole. My hands right here were itching the other day. They were itching. It's displayed through all that he accomplishes, and all that he accomplishes is pure and magnificent. That's the crazy part. Is like, there's nothing pure and magnificent in this world outside of God, the divine, the most high. We've lost the purity. We've lost the soul. We've lost the humanity. We've lost the want and desire to see our brothers rise. Everybody's very tunnel vision. And when you live in a world where everybody's me, my, I mean, it's just going to come out in the wash. And that's what we're seeing right now. That's just what we're seeing. And it came to me when I was thinking about my podcast in reference to that, given the systematic ways and everything that goes on all my platforms, that's another thing. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. It came to me in reference to starting a different business model last night when I was laying down. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. But then on the flip side, I was like, I just don't know how I feel making money